Well, we just went live here, Project Cars 2, and we are tuning for the Bentley Continental 24-hour car at Watkins Glen GP, and I have Cyborg here with me. Hello, Cyborg. Are you included in our audio here today? Do I got a copy with Cyborg out there somewhere?
Hello, SBGH, my crew chief, Big D. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, viewers. I am SBGH Cyborg. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday fun day. Oh, and I ended up getting damaged too when I went to go pause and clean my audio.
So there's Cyborg. One of the first things that we do after we get this game started is get this racetrack loaded. Is we tune for the gearing is our first step. What we're looking for here, as you have preached to you many a times there, Cyborg, is
I don't know what you're talking about.
well what we do is we try to top out our engine on the longest straightaway. So the longest straightaway on this track, looking at it, is that back straightaway right before the bus stop, right? So by the time I hit the brakes at that bus stop, I want that car to be topped out in the last gear, which I believe these cars have 6 gears.
Yes, sir. Can you send me an invite because that other lobby's done?
Absolutely.
He left, so I figured. Thank you.
There you go. And then we'll just wait to start this until you get in here.
Oh, yep. All right, make sure I get my, okay, cool.
And we are tuning for Project Cars Racing Club's endurance race for Monday night.
GT International World Series.
Yeah, that.
Hour and a half long race.
Yeah, what that guy's saying, yeah. You know, here at SBGH, we believe in having fun, don't we there, Cyborg?
Oh, yeah, we got to razz each other. Couldn't have it any other way. Okay, I'm readied up, sir.
Well, let's get this tuning session underway then.
All right, I will shoot you the tune that I'm working on, so that way, have something or whatever, or you can just go ahead and throw it in the dumpster and do your thing. Even though Big D makes my car super fast.
Well, and that's the goal, and I think our project, what were you running in that other lobby? 145?
Oh, 146 with a full tank.
So we're shooting for a 142 or a 143 then.
Yeah, I'd be happy with a 144. That would be up there.
You'd be happy with the 144?
Yeah, that's your R.C. Williams from Project Car Racing Club. He's like creepy fast, and he was just laid down a time of a 144. So I'm going to shoot this to you, even though it says qualify. I named it qualify. I don't know why, because I don't know. I just roll it. But it is a qualifying fuel load on it. But I'm not really concerned about it. So give me 1 second.
Now what I do first,
there you go,
as soon as I get the car, I reset it to default, even though he's shooting me a tune. I set it to default. 2-3 things I change automatically is I change the tires to soft slick to start out with, because I'm doing a qualifying tune right now. And then I'll look at this and change that steering ratio down, because I like a nice tight steering wheel. I look here in engine braking, I usually start out about 6, 7, 8, somewhere. And what that means is when you let off the gas, how fast your car slows down. And then I'll go to the rear end, and I just like the gearing LSD, and what that means is it gives you a little bit more power under acceleration. Same with velocity lock, and I like it at about 350. And with that, before I load his tune, as you see I got his tune, I'll save that, and I'll name this GT3
Well, it's
walk.
not only cool too, is you can, when you get a chance, you go monitor me off and on, so the viewers can see what kind of crazy madness we're doing here at Shattered
Absolutely.
Game Hosting.
Well, let's take this car out and see what it's going to do.
And viewers, if you got project cars too, and you feel like coming out here running a lap, look for our name, SBGH Cyborg, all cap letters, CYBORG, and obviously, SBGH Big D, and shoot us a little message. We'll shoot you an invite and get you in here and have some fun. Almost pancaked the wall.
And as you see, I'm not
That's what I
hitting. I just barely got into sixth gear by the time I got to the end of that straightaway. So we're going to go in here and fix that real quick. And sometimes the gearing don't allow it to fix. So what I'll do is I'll make this a 5-speed to be able to get the RPMs out of it.
Yeah, I'm not hitting sixth gear as I come up to the bus stop for a little reference. By the time I hit the max RPMs, I got to back off so we're not smacking the rev limiter before I go into the bus stop. So, but I'll let you know what gear I'm in when I'm coming down the front stretch there, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
If I do, I'm just touching sixth and going right back down to fourth or fifth or whatever. Yeah. Oh. And you know me, I don't pay attention to what speed I'm doing. I just drive it. Yeah, I'm not even going to sixth gear down the front stretch.
All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and bring his tune in now. Let's see here. And sometimes like this car might not let me Cyborg top out like I was saying. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
You can't change your gear ratio. Your rear end ratio.
Yeah.
So it might just be, because I don't like when I took out first gear, I don't like the way they went through the gears. But I mean, I'm hitting 150 before I have to hit the brakes. Now I'm locking up the tires, so I'm going to have to change the brake pressure. And my tires are really squealing as well. Sometimes when I tune, or usually all the time when I tune, I listen to what the car's doing. Is the tire squealing? That means that the balance of the car is not exactly right. Because the car shouldn't squeal until you're about ready to break it loose, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
for the most part, you got a really good handling car here, though. I might just take your tune and just fine tune it.
Yeah, I'm on. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Actually,
mean,
I do
it
believe
handles.
if I this is oh, you know what? Hold on. I got to think about what tune did I. I'm sure it's one of your prior tunes. I do believe. I'm not. I'd have to look it up after I get a good. I'm on a hot lap right now, so.
Which is unusual. Normally, I
But yeah,
don't
she
finish
is.
a whole entire lap the
Yeah.
first time
It,
out, you know?
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're about the only person I know that can tune a car and not put one lap in. Those viewers out there are like, well, that don't make any sense at all, but it works. I screwed that up. I do believe, let me look at my list of tunes. I do believe this came from
Last week's
Hockenheim
race?
GP2. Hockenheim GP tune. That's where I snagged it from, and then I did a little bit of changing for track conditions, not much. So it's one of your tunes, actually. Your prior tunes. I mean, actually, every tune. Well, all the tunes that I have are your tunes.
Right? Right?
But yeah, it's it's a good one. Pretty sure it's from the Hockenheim GP. Not Brands Hatch, I guarantee you that. Oh no. It's too. Yeah,
Oh, the wall.
yeah. Really?
So basically, what I did there is I tried to get a little bit more power out of this car. If you guys followed that.
Okay, I'm back. Back in the cockpit.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back, Mr. Kata. I had to let the hairball puppy dog outside.
And to answer your question, no, it wasn't one of my tunes. Looks like it
No?
was one that now.
Okay. One of my
Because one of your
tunes.
like. Well, I mean, you did a really good
Yeah.
job. Reason why I say that
Thank
is
you.
because the LSD gearing was off. All my tunes, that's the first thing I turn on.
Oh, well, there you go. It's probably something when you were on your medical leave, as we call it. You know, when you're taking care of the family stuff and June working that, and you were busy, it was probably something I had to throw in. So, I guess you must have taught me something. You know? Yeah, listen. How many race car drivers actually listen to their crew chief? Not
Right?
many. Let's see, I got a message from somebody else. You, and I do need to put up my LFG for my Saturday league race, my Sunday league race. Do that later on. Don't mind me, viewers. I have a tendency to talk to myself because I need professional advice. You will get used to me and Mr. D's sense of humor. It's very dry, like where he lives in the desert.
Right? You know, you just gotta love that desert weather here in Arizona.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna mute my mic and take a 2-minute breather just for 1 second, and I'm gonna monitor. You're gonna be watching
Okay.
Cyborg here while I'm
Okay.
going doing what I gotta do. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. Oh, there goes my doggy. Going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out there at something. I'll be barking at the garbage boy. Oh, Wolfie. Cold tires. Yes, viewers, I'm on a wheel. It is a Logitech system.
Okay, I'm back.
Okie dokie. I was just telling your viewers that I was on a wheel and I do run a Logitech system. My pedals have a spring mod in there from GTI, and my H pattern has a mod kit in it from 3D Rapid.
I remember though when you bought that stuff.
Oh yeah, I like to
No,
pick up the sequential kit.
right. Now it's looking like your left tires are getting warmer than your right tires. Is that true? My telemetry, right?
Yeah, right tire seems a little cooler than the left side, even though I was sitting in the pits and I came out and didn't refresh it, but
Well, now your front and your left just turned a different color, where you got 3 different colors on your wheels. You know what that tells the crew chief?
yeah.
Your springs are not set up right. Because what the springs do is it gives it the amount of tension that it hits the pavement. And when you get a tire that heats up more, remember that one racetrack where that front left turned red?
Oh yeah,
And
that would
nobody
be
could
the V8
figure that.
supercars.
Yeah, nobody could figure that out. Remember how I had that fucker? I had that. Excuse the F word. I had that chassis tweaked.
Beep.
Yeah, beep. Well, I didn't fully let it out, But a lot of times when I
No, no.
tune, and I don't think Cyborg knows this, a lot of my tuning is sitting here drinking a cup of coffee and watching what his car's doing. You know, and then I also bring up the speedometer, you know, just to see where he's shifting. And like if I see something that he's doing that can improve, I'm like, hey, you know what? You need to shift a little bit earlier. You know, and I'll say something
Yeah,
like,
I'm
hey,
smacking the
try
red
shifting a
limiter.
little bit earlier. But for the most part, Cyborg learns the tunes as I give them to him. He's very energetic racer. That's what we're calling you today.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I got the passion for racing.
See, and this is another little secret that I have why I don't ever complete a lap, because I let the other drivers complete the laps for me. Like if we had 4 or 5 different people in this lobby, and usually when I tune, I get 4 or 5 people in there. But with the broadcasting, we just wanted to do this just me and Cyborg here. But his front left tire is just now warmed up, and he's probably 5 laps into it. Now,
Yeah,
normally on a
three,
short
4 laps.
race, I would say, you know what? No, we need to get those tires warmer. But this is an hour and a half long race that he's tuning for, so therefore, I'm adjusted to where the rights heat up just like the lefts. The front and back didn't seem too far off,
Whoa!
but his right side tires are still not even to the green. But he's green, so therefore, if I don't adjust that, his left side tires are going to wear before his right side tires.
Yeah, we are taking a lot of right-hand corners on this track.
You know, and it's just now
Good job,
starting to turn a faint green. So I'm probably gonna go down on the spring rate on the left or right side of the car, probably 50 or 60 notches or something, just to make those tires hit the pavement a little bit harder to warm them up at the same rate. And what that's going to do, it's going to make the car more stable so you can get a little bit more speed going through this bus stop and around the corners. Because right now, it's probably feeling like it wants to pull one way or another. Probably to the right.
Yeah, she's a little loose. As I
And
would
that
say,
will,
loose.
believe it or not, the springs have a lot to do. The springs and the anti-roll bar have a lot to do with how loose or tight your car is.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of an oversteer in it. I mean, it's not super bad, but it's manageable. But can be better. We're up 0.8 tenths on this lap, and I keep on smacking the rev limiter because I just want to blow up my British boat. Oh.
Oops. Let's see here. Yeah, that works. So we're going to go the right side. We're going to put that up to 150.
There you go. 145, 723. On a qualified fuel load, not a full tank.
And as you noticed, I took the symmetrical off, so therefore I can tune each wheel individually.
Oh, no. Kind of overdrove that bus stop. The bus stop is one of the I struggle with. Always, I don't know what it is. It's part of the course that I struggle with. Yeah, see what it is now, my fuel load is starting to get super light. I just wanted to run out there and run a 25 liter run on there, so I'm going to go back in this tune and fill up the tank. Because the races, one on a fast time is one on being consistent. And bump it up to, I imagine, hour and a half long race. I can imagine we're probably not going to do no more than 60 laps. Is that probably 50, 40? I don't know. Oh, wow. 130 liters gives me 50 laps, so I'm just gonna fill it up with that Sunoco racing fuel and get my butt back out there and see what happens. And see what my hairball dog, puppy dog's barking about. I'm sure you guys hear it in the background. Arr, arr, arr. Probably barking at the airplane 40,000 feet up in the air. Far from a puppy dog. 95-pound purebred German Shepherd. Spoiled brat. Oh. How many viewers do we got over there, Mr. D?
None. But this is not about a live thing. This is about a YouTube channel to be able to give people insight on how we tune cars here in SVGH.
I got me down to a 145, 723. 6 laps in the book, so not too bad there. So now I'm gonna have to give myself another goal, and that's gonna have to be maybe a 43, 42, 44. I know Williams did a 44, so at least I'm up the pace with, some of these buttons on the steering wheel are so sensitive. I went to go put my gloves up on the wheel, and I almost exited out of the game. I would have been bummed.
Yeah, these front brakes are heating up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. But you know what? It's in the green. Now it cools down to 500. Well, I'm just afraid of like heavy braking. It goes up to 950 degrees on both front tires.
That's not good, because that'll heat them up, and then next you know I have no brakes, and I don't want to wreck the car, let alone take somebody else out. So, and I do believe let me see what my opening is. So I have 75%. I'm 75% on the front duct, with front and rear on this.
Now the rears are heating up to 600, but then they easily cool to 500.
I wonder if I open up my front duct to about
85.
85. Yeah, I was gonna. Did not realize my brake balance was 62 to 38. No, I do have another tune.
No, that's pretty good.
Blend 2 is like that. Well, I'm just saying, I want to say the other two might be a little bit better. I mean, you know me, I bounce around that way. I'm like, okay, this tune don't work. Okay, this tune is good, you know. Kind of one of those scenarios. Yeah, I have another tune in here for this track. It's called Glen 2. Let me take a peek at that and see what this is all about. Alright, this one, I think this one I ran a pretty good time with. This one's 55 in the front, 65 in the rear. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll give it a try. No, I don't. I think this is a tune I was working on, and I said the heck with it and started over, I do believe. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt it. It'll screw me all up. But I ain't broke, don't fix it there, Johnny.
Yeah, it ain't broke, we won't fix it. But we got our tire
I can break it if you want.
Our temperatures in the front are running 179 and 170. In the back, 165 and 172. Yeah, I'm reading out these numbers right in the middle of a hot lap. What can I say, you know? Sometimes you just gotta
If I did that,
multitask it.
if I
Oh
did
shit,
that, you know
around the corner
exactly
as
right.
I say that.
You know what happens to me when you're like, "Hey, Cyborg, how fast are you going?" I'm like, "I'm not looking at the speedometer. Why? Because I'm gonna wreck the car." Then again, I'm the type of guy that you can't ask my opinion when I start a new game for at least a week.
Right? That's okay.
Let's see what else is in line here. Maybe get a couple. Everybody must be at church today or something.
And basically that toe in, a little fun facts here for you gentlemen. The toe in, the more negative toe you got, the better it handles in the turning. But the worse it handles, the slower you sacrifice speed in a straightaway for it. But you gain the speed in the corner because you got more cornering power. Little fun fact, situation there. I just got done adjusting the toe.
Dun,
Override
dun,
exists.
dun.
Dun, 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 dun. And then for the viewers that do view this, I know after I get out, this is just an informational video. Afterwards, I will broadcast a short little 2-3 minute broadcast just to give the setup to you. Each page being, I'll spend probably a minute on each page where you have time to make your adjustments there on your car if you want to try this tune out. This tune is going to be created by SPGH1 Bigger D. I'm liking it. It's not a wow factor yet, but I think I'm just getting you that extra 2 seconds you need. The car's not squealing like it used to. It's not locking up. You can
That was a lot of
accelerate.
tire squeal.
You can accelerate out of a turn now. And I didn't sacrifice that much speed. I ended up having to drop the downforce down to 1 and 1. And then I did the radiator to get the downforce on the car. I closed up my radiator a little bit. And here real soon I'll check to make sure I'm not overheating, which is a different screen right now. I'm on the tire screen. This is my information screen. A lot of people can't drive with all these wheels and numbers around you, but it don't seem to bother me. I can drive, talk, and eat at the same time. And if I wasn't inside, I'd probably be smoking a cigarette while I do all 3 of those. Now, it looks like our left tires, the changes I made, looks like our left tires are heating up a little bit quicker than last time. So maybe I can drop the spring rate on the right side and maybe that'll help out. But the car's handling really damn well. I mean, I'm going up that, the upward S turn before the back straights before the bus. I'm hitting it at 130. Yeah. I'm topping out at 153. I'm doing the bus stop at about 100. Now long carousel sweep. Oh my God, I went too far. I looked down. Oh, nice save, nice save. I think at this point I got a couple more little adjustments and I'm going to be giving this tune to you and monitor what you're doing with it. Oh, I forgot about I need to adjust those brakes. You know,
Right now I'm
one
running
key
full
thing
tank.
is what I don't worry about when I tune their Cyborg, is I don't worry that I'm 1.9 seconds faster than my fastest time. Because you know what? That's my driver's deal, not mine. I tune the car not based upon speed, but based upon handability. When it turns, does this car act the way I need it to? Let the drivers worry about those damn times. You know what? As tuning, I'm more looking at the finer detail of things. Is my engine over revving? Is the tires squealing? Like right there, I locked it up a little bit. Maybe too much brake pressure. I'll have to keep an eye on that and see. You know, well, I was 2 seconds quicker. Now, you know, the beautiful parts, I don't even know what times I'm running right now. I know I'm hitting that first turn one at about 90 miles an hour. I'm at 125 going up the S turns. And I'm not letting off the gas. Forgot the shift. Oh, 155 to slow down for the bus stop. Another green, another hot lap I'm on.
Now that's on a qualifying fuel load, not a full tank that you're doing.
Yeah, qualifying is what I'm working on right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. If I threw a full load in, it's, of course, there's more weight and it's going to act a little different, but.
Right.
Oh.
Well, right now we're trying to get you good qualifying time.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I was wrong. I got 1 and 3 on my downforces. And then I'm going to go back to my springs. And I'm going to go the other way. I think I got it screwed up. I think it's supposed to be lower.
Oof. Try to pitch that car in a corner with a full tank. It's like, no. Slow down. Nice. That's the only thing bad about this game. You touch that go wide, and they just barely touch to give you a slow down. You're already slowing down 0.5, and then they make you slow down 2 seconds. But that's the rules. Your fastest lap is a 152.4.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Oh, yeah, that's your best lap. That's your best lap. Heck, your last lap was a 149.
Yeah, I think it was dirty.
Oh, that was, yeah, that's right, because you did get a slow down on the bus stop. That's right. Famous little ding.
Yup.
Though I do like that they did that with the new patch about putting that tone in there. That way you get that tone in there. Because sometimes you're concentrating, you don't realize you do it, and before they had that tone in there, and next you know it, you get a race director penalty, and you don't know it. And next you know it, you look up there and you're down positions. Give you a penalty for 1 lap, 2 lap.
There you go. Give that a try.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, you know what? I need to resave it. You can't do that because I didn't rename it.
Okay. So don't take it.
Can you take it and save it as? Because it's the same name you had.
I can just put .1 on it. Just rename it. Because it's going to be a no-no as soon as so I could just go ahead and right bumper and then put .1 like we do. And I'll know the difference. And then won't worry about it because then you'll have the Glen race load or whatever, however you. So, yeah, I got it. Name already. What? Oh, duh. Oh, yeah, way to go, Cyborg. .1. Off we go. 1.0. There we go. I must have one already saved. Alright. Yeah, man. Name already. What?
That's because remember I have to change my name because you already have it. I thought that's the way it worked.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're good.
Save
Just
it.
shoot me another one there.
New song. That's what I thought, but that's why I always have more tunes. Oops. Now I'm gonna name it 12.1.
Oh, you ate one too.
Already exists in another slot.
Yeah. See, that's. I don't know if there's. What the hell that's all about? I don't know why it's.
666. That's weird. Back. I want to take it. Back the fuck up here altogether. Save the new slot. Create new slot. That's what I was doing wrong. Continue. 1.1.
Oh, you.
I was trying to I thought I could go override
Override it.
and then just put the name in there and it'll do it. Now it already exists in another slot.
Oh, you know why? Because the characters are filled up. There's too many characters because you have the space Glenn space qualify. That's what it is. You gotta delete some of the naming. That's what's going on. All right, fair enough. Okay. Bumper. I'm gonna just get rid of the. That'll help. Yeah, get rid of the.
Here.
Yeah.
Share setup. You can rename it whatever you want. Let's just start over. I named it Walk. There you go. It's It's a walk.
All right.
Oh my God.
Walk this way.
Well, welcome, viewer. What we are doing is tuning for tomorrow night's endurance race, hosted by Project Cars Racing Club, and Cyborg here can give you more details on what's going to run, but I do believe I'm going to try to broadcast this race tomorrow night, and SBGH Cyborg. Just give you a heads up why we're broadcasting this, and it will be posted over to the YouTube channel, SB Gaming H at YouTube. Did you get that, Cyborg?
SPGA Cyborg? Yes, sir, I did. I definitely got that too. We're like Dee was saying, my crew chief. We're tuning for tomorrow's endurance race. Brought to you by Project Cars Racing Club. Your host is Dad's Taxi Service, the owner of Project Cars Racing Club. your number one Project Cars Xbox game club community. That was a tongue twister. Bunch of great guys. So what we're doing, like I said, on Touch Base, we're tuning for an hour and a half long endurance round, which we call the GT3 World Endurance Championship. Some of your top 16 drivers on the game come and participate this. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. We do spend a lot of time in here. Like Dee was saying, he is my crew chief, so you tune the car for me. I'm the driver. And hopefully you enjoy what we're doing here, and maybe some of the information that Dee's given out might help you understand tuning, or, you know, maybe you already know what you already know, but this is for those that are interested, and we're just here to have a good time. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to get back in my cockpit here and get out here and run some laps of this tune that Mr. Big D did for me. So check us out and enjoy the stream that we're doing here, and welcome aboard. Oh, woofy. A little scuffing of the tires here. Not sure if you're monitoring me or not.
I am.
I am a heel and toe driver, if you're familiar with that. I use clutch. Definitely a little bit of a gear change here. Liking it. Oh yeah. Winding up really nice. Kind of pushing on cold tires. I know better than do this, but I do this just to, well, we're race car drivers, and adrenaline junkies, so we're gonna push the envelope. Feels good though. Oop, smack that rev limiter. That's not good.
And right now, all I'm doing is monitoring him and seeing where I can improve his car just by watching him.
I'm kind of pushing too much of these cold tires. Look at these tires come in. It's still a little blue.
Just a wee bit.
Alright, here we go. Don't mind my grunting.
Right?
Get off of that.
You're about 140 coming out of that turn. You're topping out at about, well, you could have pushed a little bit more, but you're about 154.
Please don't give me a slow down. Guarantee I do that again, I'll get a slow down.
Right.
Usually lets you get away with it one time. Oh. Gotta get used to the gearing ratio, it's a little different. Smacking
Yeah,
on
it's
these
funny
just a
you
little
say
bit
that
earlier.
because I didn't change the gear ratio. I only changed the rear end.
Oh, we just
Were you
tore
on
this
a hot
car
lap?
up. Yeah, of course.
Well,
When I wreck a car, I don't mess around. And obviously, viewers, I use an H shifter. I don't really use a paddle shift, even though these cars are sequential. But I'm just so used to using an H shifter, I just can't use a pedal system. It just throws me off. Some dogs you can't teach a new trick there, huh? Woof woof. 43 left in this practice session here. No, it feels really, really good. I just gotta, of course, when you do changes like that, it takes me a bit to get it. Some drivers can get out there, run 1-2 laps. When they got it, it takes me 7 to 8 laps to get acclimated with it. Slow learner. Slow learner. Nice speech impediment. Thank you. Saxky drivers. I'll be right back. Go to the restroom here and get rid of some of this Juan Valdez coffee I've been drinking all day long.
And some of what we're looking for is if the tires even up, heat up evenly, what the brake temperature is when I'm in extreme braking, and I just make adjustments accordingly. Which, if you guys got Project Cars Racing too and you want to join in on this lobby, more than welcome to invite you in here. My gamer tag is SVGH1BiggerD or SVGH Cyborg. Shoot us a friend request and we'll invite you in here if you want to join in on this. Well, way too quick in there.
Alrighty. Hey, sorry, viewers.
Whoa!
That was my dog. Wolfie, stifle! He's barking at the neighbors. And that would be my father in the background yelling at the dog. Never a dull moment over at Cyborg's house. That was loud. I'm sorry, viewers. I think it scared the hell out of Big D, too.
Oh, yeah. My car
You know
came
what's messed
down
up?
on top of me.
He's on the other side of the house, too. Literally on the other side of the house.
You got a big dog.
Yeah. A big baby.
Are you coming out soon?
Yeah, hold on. I'm feeding my face. I haven't.
I hear
I'm
that.
sitting here wondering why. Sorry. I'm sitting here wondering why my stomach's growling. And I'm like thought to myself, I'm like, I haven't ate anything. What are you barking at, hairball? He's like, yeah, I'm barking at the neighbors, Daddy. Yeah. I'm just mowing down a little leftover sloppy joes I made the other night. The bachelor food. You just love driving through my car, don't you?
I do.
You see my fuzzy eyes hanging from the rear view mirror?
That's it. Okay. I'm going to take a 2-minute intermission or a minute intermission. I'll be right back. Keep it entertaining.
Alrighty. Well, see, viewers, I don't know if you're mounting me in my interior, but if you stay here too long, it wears the tires down for some reason on this game. One button. Yeah, I love New York. Got admit though, coffees are really decent.
There we go. We got audio back.
There you are.
And we lost it again. Now we got to go back again. All right.
Yeah, I see it flashing in the corner here, the game chat thing.
Well,
Yeah,
I
know
see
in
the
there.
2 viewers we had left, so thank you for joining in and watching a little bit of our racing tuning session. Cyborg, you got a tore off the front end on that car.
Yeah, that's from when I nailed it. I did that earlier. It's just visual. Your car's pretty tore up too, as I looked in the rearview mirror as I was leaving. That's from when I pitched it around the corner earlier.
Right. Right now you're at a 145.7.
Ooh, that was close, huh?
That was.
Ah, come on, get out of that.
So what are you thinking? Full
I like it.
full load of fuel for race mode?
I haven't done it yet, though. I'm still
But
on the
I'm asking.
19 liters or whatever.
When you run an
What
hour
are
and
you
a half
asking
long
me?
race, you do an hour and a half long race?
Yeah, hour and a half long.
So therefore,
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah,
minute
'cause you got
50,
20.
which
Yeah.
is pretty much 2 minutes a lap. Gives you an extra 10 seconds
Yeah.
a lap in case you screw up. 2 minutes a lap, and you got 60, 90 minutes. Half of 90 would be 45. So you're talking 45 lap race?
Or yeah, 45. And I think this is 130 liters give you 50 laps, I do believe, with this car.
And we're just
Pretty
going to
sure.
fill that damn thing full. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, it's going to be
51
130 liters
laps.
gives you 50 a lap.
It gives me 51. Because
Yeah, I got 51 too.
I'm
Okay.
special like that.
No, yeah, at 51 still. There is one mandatory pit, so I try to no fuel tires, get some fresh tires on it when I pit, and I try to pit anything after, like with 30 minutes left, 40, somewhere between 45 minutes left to 30 minutes. I like to go in a pit because I don't. Some guys let because by then 30 minutes the cars really come together, tires and all that stuff, because it takes a little bit for these because it is only 56 Fahrenheit track, 80 degree or 60 degrees ambient temp, outside temp. So it'll be a pretty cool day. So let me override walk.
Got a message from somebody that says, "Come on." Well, we're going to give a shout out to Monster Blue 91696 for saying, "Come on." If you want an invite, just send me a message saying you want an invite, and I'll invite you in here. But I got no.
It's like something Ridge Runner would say. Come on, yeah. Come on. Where are we going?
Yeah, where are we going? In any case, so after putting a full load in there, we are going to take it out on the track and see what it does.
Hey, you never be someone thinking they know what they're doing.
Oh, it handles a lot better with the full load. Not so squirrely in the corners. I made a couple little minor adjustments.
It's a pretty heavy car.
Whoa, yeah, I hit the brakes way too hard there.
Ah, I'm gonna just slow down. Yep. Yeah, galoot. Just barely brushed the wall, and it gave me a slow down. On the exit there, at the last corner there, if you just
Right.
go over that, yeah, you just barely touch that thing, and it gives it to you. It's like, man. I mean, I didn't even it just invalidated my time. It didn't even give me a warning or nothing. It just said, no, you ain't getting this time. See ya.
Are you back in the pits?
Yes, I am.
Here, I just sent you another tune that's just the race trim. Tried to switch some things up, so you got two different qualifying. You got a qualifying tune and you got a race tune.
Okay.
And now,
All right, well then.
my part of tuning is just sitting back and watching.
Okay,
Now
and
it's time
then,
for you
okay,
to
race
run.
trim. All right, so
And
then
then
let me go
at
back
this
to my
time,
walk-ins.
while you're running a couple laps, I'm gonna go under tune and I'm gonna share everything that I've done. So if we go under this, tires, brakes, and chassis, there the settings are. And there again, this is for race trim. Give you guys a chance to load all that. And then if we go to suspension, the bottom line, this is what it was about, is giving you guys a fairly decent tune. I just want to involve you guys in a, 75-minute long tuning session. I mean, Cyborg here has been involved with, and, it's all about having fun, too. Especially when his dog
Yeah,
barks.
I'm on. Yeah. You have no idea how loud it is on my end.
And
mean,
then
it's
we got
loud.
dampering. Dampers. The dampers.
Dampers.
And if you ever tune an Indy car, that's where that center thing comes in effect.
Yeah. The, gosh darn it, what's it called? Yeah, that's
Centre.
it. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Arr. Boy,
Then we
that's
have
nice, cold, and crisp.
engine, ECU, and gearing.
See, hold on before I take off. While you're doing that, no worries.
Then we have our differential.
The old man's in there watching the Talladega race, NASCAR. I asked him, I said, is it a big one yet? He's like, no, just a couple little ones, but I'm sure it's going to happen. Now, right there is a guy that's been watching NASCAR since I was a little boy. And he's 78 now, so, yeah, he was watching it back in the day, the good old days, when Senior was running around in a pink car.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. God, I remember being a little boy and NASCAR was only on once in a blue moon, like Daytona 500 and Talladega and stuff on ABC, Wide World of Sports. I think I think I'm revealing my age.
Right.
Somebody sent me a message on Facebook or Bookface. What was it here? Oh, mumble jumble, whatever. Getting dark here already. And it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. And I got that. Excuse me. I got that broadcast to do later on tonight. To be honest with you, I can't even remember what time it's going to be. Because those guys don't put it up on the LFGs. So, I don't even think I'm even on their Discord, to be honest with you. Heck. I need to look into that, find that out. Yeah. He's playing World of Craft, so Warcraft, what we call World of Warcraft. Blah. We got 15:50 left in this practice session. All right.
Yeah, we're about wrapped up.
Yeah, yeah. Get my butt on the track.
Hold on, let me.
I'm loaded the race trim in. Excuse me, do you have some Grey Poupon?
Hey, where you at? Where you at here, buddy? Okay, I'm back on.
I uh, I barely touched that line. Give me a warning for exiting pit lane. Warning. You go through there in third, don't you?
Yes.
Ooh, a little aggressive on that. You almost followed me through that too, didn't you?
Almost.
I hate when I do that. Oh. Ah.
Whoa, hit that rumble strip.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that was close.
Okay. No wonder. Had a wire wrapped around my gas pedal. If I'm feeling it kind of, I'm like thinking to myself, well, I'm hoping my gas pedal ain't messing with me, but I had a wire wrapped around it. A cord. So,
Oh,
starting to freak me out a little bit. That's why
oh,
I
you're
dove
like,
back
why
in.
am I not getting? Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
why
you
am I getting
know,
no speed? Oh, I've had that. I got mine. Whoa. Oh, my wiring harness in a wire, and actually in a wire harness. One of those things that you can, like a little plastic thing, and they're like a tube, and it's got sliced down it. It's inside of that. I try to go third gear and I try to just leave it in third gear going around corner one, but it's not going to work. It's just trying different things. Well, I cannot believe I did not get a slowdown.
Right, right.
Something's loose on my rig. I hear it popping. Oh man. Oh.
Your tires are now evenly heating up at least.
Yeah, I see that.
How's that car feel?
Feels good.
You got a full fuel load?
Yep. That's why my times are quite a bit down. I kind of overshot a couple corners and yeah, I know I'm pushing it through there bad. I mean, I'm pushing the envelope there by that wall, getting pretty close to it. I'm kind of struggling with the shifting points coming out of that corner too. One. Gotta slow down. I knew I was gonna get slowed down by approaching that corner like I did. Be a little over aggressive.
Right, right.
Oh. I'm just, laps are consistent. As I'm looking at my external telemetries, 146 is, so 146.4. My best is a 145.7. So at least they're all consistent. Which something that would be nice when you're in pits, it would tell you individual laps, or if they had something where you could look at, lap 1, 2, 3, lap 20, lap 10, whatever, and see how I could do that on my, excuse me, external. Let me pull up a lap on my external telemetry. Oh, well, at least we got something accomplished.
Right? Are you happy with that tune?
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah, a lot better than the other one. So, and it feels like it's got a lot of endurance to it. So, the long run, and that's what's important in this race is the long run. It's not about 10 laps, because we're going to be running anywhere from 45 to 50 laps on this race. So, as the car runs more and more, it seems to come together and get longevity. That's what I need on these long races like that. Nothing's worse than getting toward the end of a race and you're fighting with the car, sawing the wheel, and you're just manhandling it. It just wears you out,
Right.
And after a 20-minute qualifying and all practice session, an hour and a half session, I guarantee you, you're worn out. Alrighty, let me see here. I'm kind of waiting for
3
someone to
minutes
get
to
online
go,
here.
and we're about ready to wrap this broadcast up.
Yep.
There again, I'm gonna display the setup that we did today one more time for you viewers that are looking for a little bit different setup. In the last hour and a half, we have tuned it from a stock car to a setup car for Watkins Glen GP International, and we're in the Bentley, the GT3 car. And here's your tires, brakes, and chassis. I'll give you a couple minutes to jot down all those numbers. And then and you go ahead and go over to chassis, the suspension part of it. And I do believe we are going to try to broadcast this race tomorrow night. It's going to be an hour and a half on twitch.tv/SB Gaming H. More, feel free to come in. We'll call the race as it happens, and we got some of the best drivers in the world that are going to be running tomorrow night's race, and it's all featured by Project Cars Racing Club, Dad's taxi service over there. And here is your dampers.
And just a note like that, race tomorrow is at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 Eastern Time for those that want to tune in live. If not, you can get on Twitch and check out the replay, because Mr. Big D over there has got it set up to save for a couple weeks. So if you want to look through it and watch it over and over and things like that.
Or you can also look us up on the YouTube channel at just search Shatterbone Game Hosting, and we have our own channel on YouTube. We also, I like to call it Tweeter, but we all know it's not a tweeter, right?
Yep. Well, I call it something else, but I won't say it right now.
Right,
Broadcasting.
And here real soon we're opening up a Snapchat page as well. And we have our Facebook page. Everybody's welcome. Send me an invite. There again, look up Shatterbone Game Hosting. And to the differential. Oh, you know what? That engine thing. I don't really do much with the traction control and the ABS strength and that. I leave it pretty much the way it comes. And then the differential here. And this is pretty much a wrap here at SBGH headquarters in Illinois.
And downtown Chandler, Arizona.
And downtown Chandler, Arizona, brought to you live from SBGH.
And with that being said, appreciate you checking it out. I'm SBGH Cyborg. Welcome to the week. Hope you have a good work week, and look forward to you guys tuning in once again. If you have any comments, suggestions, feel free to tap in there, and we'll get back to you and answer your questions.
And for now, this is a wrap. Thank you very much for tuning in.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.